less. Pay less. Get less. Get less. Get less.
My job was cut. I used to work at Student Financial Services, and they cut all the student positions there. And my tutor's job isn't being cut, but they're stopping to pay all the tutors. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. Columbia is supposed to be a free-spirited place for artists, and it's turning into a big business, and that's not okay.
If not the revoking of the changes that are being in place, but at least the education of the changes, to let students know that our student is being corporatized and that they are starting to not care about students or the programs that we have in set, and they're letting go beloved teachers that alumni and current students adore.
We're going in 6 up at a time.
Will.
One camera person with a group at a time.
None of the students can have access. They've locked out the 5th floor so that none of the students are faculty. But obviously, certain people can come through. But students and faculty cannot come into the 5th floor.
And there are students on the staircases right now, and they are only allowed to go as high as the 4th floor.
And they're above on the 6th.
And they're on the 6th, but you cannot get access to the 5th
Here's a
floor.
picture.
They've locked us out. We can't even go into the office area to ask to meet with the president. And students right now are trapped in the staircase, and they've locked the elevators so nobody else can go on the 5th floor. So everyone should be pretty outraged, because this is the message of silence to our demands from Dr. Kim, not even a conversation. So if you could announce that, because we told them we would announce, I'd come out there, but I'm afraid they won't let me back in.
Like the fiction major has just been hit by a lot of this stuff particularly hard, especially with like the class sizes increasing and whatnot. That's going to make things like unbearable for the smaller body of professors that we're going to have.
Do you guys have water and food?
You want to give us
Ooh, you guys are great!
bottle?
We love you! We miss you! Oh my God, there's chocolate! Oh.
We got to bring it up from.
It's so good to see you!
Okay, this is gonna boost morale.
Yeah! Hey! Occupy stairwell!
They say cut back, we say fight back. Cut back, 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 fight back.
Yeah!
I felt it was important to help represent them and help represent potentially future problems that might happen with, even more tuition increases, maybe bigger class sizes down the road, because who knows, we can't really trust any of the administrative positions.
I know there's some deep concerns that you have about the college, and I want you to know that it's your right to express those concerns, to have your sit-in. We've respected your sit-in, and this is part of the democratic process, and I think one that we honor. You will not be talking to the president or provost today. You never arranged to meet with the president or provost. You said you were going to have a sit-in, and you've had it. You want to express your concerns and your demands. I will remind you that there's a rich process of governance going on at Columbia. So we just had the SGA forum with the president. Many of you were at that forum. There was a rich exchange of ideas. Many of the concerns that you've expressed in your petition were addressed. You may not agree with what you heard, but there was, I think, a pretty healthy dialogue. PFAC continues to have its biweekly meetings with the provost. The bargaining unit for the staff is meeting right now, working on their new contract. The faculty senate is fully involved in all of these educational issues and helping guide the college. And the dialogue will continue. So you have your rights to protest, and we respect those rights, but your protest doesn't give you the right to shape the college. It gives you the right to be part of the dialogue as the college makes its decisions.
There can't be dialogue, though, when no one comes and speaks to us.
Unless it's like this.
Well, you asked, you didn't ask, you decided to have a sit-in. You didn't ask for a dialogue. You asked to have a sit-in. You didn't ask, you decided to have a sit-in.
Mark, really, I'm just gonna say, you're making it really bad right now. And I'm just gonna tell you, because one, the demands were really clear. We asked to have the demands be met by today. There's no response. So no, we didn't set up a meeting, we expected a response by today. So no response is unacceptable, it was silent. And then to dictate how this coalition is going to go to what governance bodies is unacceptable. This coalition speaks for itself.
Yeah.
We don't have to go through any other governance except for this coalition. And I think we made that really clear. So you're not helping the situation right now, I'm really being honest. I think these students and faculty that have been here have been very patient. I know that we have, asked, we've written demands, we've gone to speak already to the strategic planning meetings, we've done everything. And to have you come out here and tell us this isn't the right way to do it is unacceptable.
I did not say it was not the right way to do it. You have your rights and privileges, you can protest, you can demonstrate. I did not say that, and I am not dictating anything to you, I assure you. And your voices, I would argue, have we agreed with what you've said? No. Have your voices been heard? Yes. Has the college, even in the dialogue with the president, there was shifts in thinking based on rich conversation. So I'm not dictating anything at all. You continue with those rights and privileges. You can have sit-ins. You can have demonstrations. That's the vehicles you have chosen. But I would also argue that the dialogue will continue at Columbia. There's other students with different viewpoints than you. I can assure you of that. And so it's not your opinion that dictates. I'm not dictating how you express your opinion, but the dialogue at Columbia.
Quoting him on Twitter.
It just seems rude. It just seems rude.
You had a group that was pretty cooperative. I think you just made it so worse. I'm just being honest.
You also just said we have the right to sit in. I mean, you encouraged us to stay sitting in.
Yeah.
You just encouraged us to stay sitting in.
You're trying to play with words. I'm not encouraging you to do anything.
Language is important, Mark Kelly. Language is important.
I'm recognizing your right to protest and acknowledging that. That's all I'm doing. I'm not advising. I'm not telling you how you proceed. And I believe there will continue to be a rich and productive dialogue at college. If any of the students want to make an appointment to see me, I would encourage you to do that, and I would be happy to talk about this.
I want to talk to Kim. I want to talk to the
down the process
provost.
to make appointments. It just slows everything down, and that just seems like a ridiculous.
Yeah, I think you're forgetting we're not actually here to talk to you. We wanted to talk to Dr. Kim, and Dr. Kim did not show up. I think that's kind of something to keep.
And I want to thank you. I have a student event that I have to go to, so I have to go, but I wish you
we'll
well.
be here.
Yeah.
So.
Last comment, you're hearing us, but you're not listening.
I want to remind you that 11 o'clock, the building is closing.
Okay.
Okay? That's 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, we have asked that all staff, all faculty, and all visitors and students be out of the building. We close the building at 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, the building will be officially closed.
Good? Yeah. Everyone?
Oh, there goes my alarm.
We can't go out that way. We gotta go this way.
Oh.
No exit.
We'll be back another time.
So, and I mean, they had the police there. They were ready. So, I kind of hope they called them, like, thinking that we were gonna stay, because we left like at 11. So it'd be interesting if they had called. I mean, we're just taking our sweet old time, go walking down the stairs. Yeah. Because I asked the security guard, like, is he going on the elevator? He's like.